It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
I'm gonna blur this, or I'm gonna zoom in on myself, because I don't know if this particular imagery is gonna fly on YouTube.
Huh. She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
First of all, thanks for watching. If you watch more than one of my videos, I put a lot of time into these, so if you watch more than one of them, I appreciate you. All right, it's love. Give me a hug. Give me a little. But also, hey, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your therapist, tell your pastor, because we trying to get me out of this weird little algorithm hole I'm in. Anyway, I figured out how to make my Steam recommended list a little bit better. So we got a bunch of new stuff to play. This right here has been, everyone's saying this is great. All the big players been playing this on their channel. So Slay the Princess. You're here to slay the princess. Don't believe her lies. That's all it says. That's all the description is. And it says overwhelmingly positive on Steam. Let's get it. Slay the princess. Big princess slayer out here. English. My cursor is a hand with a claw finger, bro. You see that? Content warning. This is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website if you need a list of any specific content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering images, effects, parallax effects, and on a rare occasion may cause motion sickness. If either of these effects cause health issues for you, got you. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. This is a love story. Alright, new game. Slay the Princess, the pristine cut. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Slay the Princess, we saw the title, right. Oh, alright. Explore, the end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Explore, killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks. Okay, so these are the, we're gonna do one of these explore ones. Let's go with, what do you mean the end of the world?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Alright, but what are the mechanics of how she's gonna end the world? Can we talk it out? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
When she gets out? Yeah, do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
This feels like a setup. Yeah, let's go with because she's locked up.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
I hate when people try to rush you into a decision, because it's usually a setup for you making the wrong decision.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Yeah,
and before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
I can tell you put a lot of time into... You knew I was going to ask those questions. You knew I was going to press you.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
All right, but if she's so world-endingly dangerous, how am I supposed to slay her, bro? Yeah, can someone else do it?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
But
like
why?
I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
What makes me special, bro? All right, let's proceed. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I mean, definitely take the blade just in case you're right.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I won't say that. I can still make it happen, all right? I'm big and strong. I don't need the blade, all right? I'm just, being precautious, you feel me? Talking about she world ending. And now my cursor's holding it. Look at that.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Well, don't say that. I don't think she wants to die, bro.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's me, your boy.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Alright, dang, she sound kinda... Hey, before you end the world, what's up? What's up with you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
That's what I'm saying. She kinda... You feel me?
Focus on the task at hand.
My fault.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, I thought I'd disarm you with my clearly armedness, you feel me? You know, because no assassin really announces himself, right? You know, I thought hit you with that reverse psychology, you feel me? What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Well, I don't know about drop the knife, but we can talk. I ain't stupid, you feel me?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, we're not dropping it. We're gonna hold on to it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Who's scared? I'm a big dog. I'm a Great Dane. I wear 8 chains. You wear 1 chain. What you gonna do?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Girl, you act like I won't just... You got me. We don't got blickies in the past in this medieval time, so I can't really threaten you with that. But hey, don't act like you're in charge here.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I mean, I didn't get confirmation though, so I don't know. The title is Slay the Princess though. The title is Slay the Princess though. Let's go with Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Yeah.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
It's the way that she's talking like she has the upper hand here that makes me think that this is legit. Slay the princess. She's trying to set us up.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
In the neck, bro. Man. In the neck is crazy.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Yeah, let's get her. Let's get her. Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will,
Yeah,
you
what's
press
up? Right in the
forward,
heart.
sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Why I got feathers? Why I got feathers and scales though? You didn't tell me I was a Tenga warrior.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
I mean, that's what the narrator said. That's what old British boy said, so I assumed.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
So that's it? No way. Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Hey, bro. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Okay.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Voice of the cheated?
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, You said you were positive she didn't.
Okay, so voice of the cheated and the voice of the hero are the same person.
But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Or this is okay.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Okay, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen already. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing this again?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did exactly what you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
So we just have to, no hesitation, just go for it?
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh. So maybe, yeah, our hesitation was a part of it or something.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know what's going on, bro. What you...
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
They would have survived because she wouldn't have ended the world, right?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here. At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Okay, so let's talk about the princess.
Just be quick about it.
We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Oh, and
Okay.
don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Okay. Who locked her up in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Nah, Sway, because I don't trust you any more than I trust the stabby princess lady, alright? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because y'all set me up. What?
If anyone's special here, it's her. That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
Okay. Yeah, you're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Okay.
You didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. It was a setup.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
Okay, so the narrator doesn't know. The narrator, this arm, I just feel like I'm constantly adjusting. This, my fault. Either the narrator doesn't know what happened last time, or the narrator is intentionally lying about it happening last time to get us to just move and do it quickly. Okay. All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can.
But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that. Great.
All right.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I'm gonna just go for it. No hesitation, no letting her know what's coming. I'm gonna just go for it. See what happens.
A warning before you go any further.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
All right, I wasn't planning on talking
Couldn't
this
be
time.
more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
You want to tell me why I got two voices in my head now? Proceed to the cabin. I'm gonna go for it. No conversation. Just, you feel me?
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Explore, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Now, why is it telling me approach the mirror? Yeah, you didn't say anything about the mirror
That's
on the wall.
because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
You don't see that, bro?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Oh, the narrator's in our head too? All right, hold up. I'm lost. So all three of us are the same dude. Yeah, I care about whether I'm being lied
As
to.
do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yeah, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
You wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Big
I hope
old
you know
raven
how
claws.
ridiculous you look right now.
Oh, it went away. Oh.
But it was there a second ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Yeah, this whole cabin feels
Very
different.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay. So the narrator is referring to us as you, but the voice of the hero and the voice of the cheated refer to us as we. Let's do it. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Okay.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Her voice is wild this time.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Yeah, we not doing that. You getting poked up right
If
now,
she sounds
Pookie.
threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Yeah, your voice sounds like digital, bro. Where's the forget the explore? Where's the just go for it? Where's the just get to, yeah, screw it, slay the princess.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
Yeah, I feel you.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
She got us.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
He said, "Who's meat?"
Hers at first, then yours.
Oh dang!
Hehe.
Don't say hee hee, bro.
Ow! What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
She was hiding a whole sword, bro.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Bro, she got blades in her. What type of My Hero Academia quirk princess are we squabbling with right now?
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
Of course.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
So there is no slaying this princess. She's always gonna have some trick or something. I guess we have to keep exploring. The arms race.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp.
Oh, we can just do
mess
that?
of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
Bro, the voice of the cheetah has way more control. He just got here.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Voice of the hunted?
Good. It's better
Voice of the
that way.
stubborn?
Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Bro, we trying, alright? We're doing our best. You didn't tell me she had thigh blades, alright?
That can't be right, that's too much responsibility. Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Who is this?
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Alright, but there's no door, it's a mirror.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now. That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Sway.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it. If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
I think I have a grasp on what's going on here. All right. I think the princess is fake. I don't think the princess is a real thing in the same way that the mirror isn't a real thing. I think that I'm not sure what we're doing past that. That's just all I know.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
All right, we're gonna do every explore option we can and try to figure out what exactly she is.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
You, Mr. Stubborn, need to relax. All right, this is not a when we gonna explore,
Pride
right?
makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Oh, she's out. Okay.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Well, we know we can't beat her, so
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
we're gonna talk. We're gonna fight her again, and we're gonna have a stiff upper lip about it. All right, we're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this through. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. That's what I would do, low-key. She has swords for arms. We don't. We're panicking. We're not panicking. That's not gonna happen. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think up something better. Here's why I'm not picking this. Because this is, we take ourselves out just to beat her to killing us. I'm not picking this for the same reason that I don't think she's real. I think she's a metaphor for self-harm. And that's why we keep dying in the process. I think we're gonna unconditionally surrender. We're not gonna fight her. And we're gonna see what happens.
That's pathetic. Dying is bad, and if you do this, we die.
We die anyway.
How does unconditionally surrendering work for us anyway? Does it have to be unanimous?
No, I'm doing it because I got the mouse and keys.
Apparently not. Hey now, let's see how it goes. It could work. It's worth a shot.
That's what I'm saying. You silently throw your hands in the air. Don't bargain with her. Don't say anything else.
Throw your hands in the air and drop your blade.
Yeah.
You can't surrender. Don't you know it takes two to stop a fight?
Ah, shit.
Yeah, but at least this tells me what you do.
Before you can do anything else, she charges you and dodge. We dodge. Huh. Okay, you dodge.
Oh, hold on.
No, I thought you were surrendering.
Yeah, I'm surrendering. I'm not just dying, apparently.
And then she skewers you.
Oh.
Ow. Huh. That's weird. The blade's back in our hand. Can't even surrender right. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Hold on, was I right? I think I might have been right.
You're on it. No, you're in it. Where the hell are you? I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Voice of the broken.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what the, you feel me? All right.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This is 4.
Yeah.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
We're picking whatever option involves not fighting.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. We might just have too many voices.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just
That's what I'm
confuse
saying.
us. All we need is to keep fighting.
No, you lost me there. We're not fighting.
I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving. Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
So wait, now that I'm thinking about it, the voice of the cheated moved us into the cabin without any type of input. The voice of the hunted made us dodge. So maybe we do need more voices. Maybe those will give us more options.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, we're going to fight her again? No, we're not. We're going to appeal to her authority. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms. We're not going to panic. She wins by killing us, right? So no, we're not doing that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to flirt with her. Not because I genuinely want to flirt with her, but because I'm curious how she reacts to positivity. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflicts that transpires.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Voice of the smitten.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
Hey, what can I say? You feel me? I tried.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
Oh, it's making the choices automatically.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything.
Voice of the
We're tougher than I
contrarian.
thought. Just panic. Flee.
So yeah, it's going through all those choices that we didn't make.
She skewers you.
Okay.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Well, we know she's not going to listen to reason. Let's see what happens.
She skewers you.
Of course. Figure that.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. None of this is working. Think. Think. Few as you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Mutually assured destruction. Okay.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Okay, so all of those choices lead to us dying. But all those choices gave us another voice. Maybe she's not a metaphor for self-harm. She's a metaphor for something. She's not a physical being. Also, why are we a crow creature?
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Oh, what if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead body. That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? I'm sure I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Voice of the paranoid.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to
not
the
even
basement,
chained up anymore,
where the
bro.
princess awaits you.
What if maybe I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to make sense of what's going on.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Maybe she's a metaphor for like past trauma and how you sometimes have to like, you have different perspectives in life. Like you have the paranoid perspective, the survival, the flirtatious, the confident, but sometimes you get caught still trying to process that. Maybe we have to find a voice that's like the voice of the honest, or like the voice of the clarity, something like that.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Hey, sure, why not, bro?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait, and not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now. Are
you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Wait, do things not happen unless a voice declares it to happen?
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
So like she can speak, but if a voice doesn't declare something to happen, it doesn't happen. Maybe we have to find a voice that will declare us free of this.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears.
Oh.
Then it erupts.
She looks abstract, bro.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
That's kind of hard though, I'm not gonna lie. Just a whole creature made of blades?
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Hey, nah, bro, you lost me. She ain't cute no more. You can't be made of blades and be cute.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
He's really into blades.
Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
That's what I'm saying.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Hey, maybe the voice of the cheetah is gonna get us out of this. Empty your mind right now.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Oh. Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You know how I just said before, maybe we need like a voice of honesty or a voice of clarity? Maybe it's not a voice. Maybe it's legit just us clearing out the other voices and just looking at the thing objectively. You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again. You and her enter in a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal, neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. Hold on, before we approach the mirror, I'm lost, bro. I thought she was a metaphor for one thing. I thought she was a metaphor for another thing. I thought we were a metaphor for something. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Okay, so you are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. So we're like, I don't want to say we're a monster, but we're clearly like we see ourselves as like a non-human thing. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, we're back at the beginning. Okay. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay, we're about to explore. We're about to explore all of these. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Huh? Yeah, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. Bro? The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there? Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you... Wait, hold on. No, where's the one that said, did you trap me here? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
You only just now? Sway. What did I install on my computer, bro? Is it the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Excellent question. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Sway, you're being mad poetic for someone just born, bro. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
It matters to me, bro. I'm trying to figure out where this game ends, you feel me? Okay, where's the... What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say, bro. This is so many questions. So many questions. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Fam, what is going on? Is the world supposed to be destroyed? You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this, and I might be wrong. But what if we as in our character, the crow creature, is like is a version of ourselves that we've outgrown. And this is a version of ourselves that we are trying to grow into. And in order to become that, we have to metaphorically kill the version of ourselves that we're controlling, the crow creature, to become this. And the reason why we're having this conflict is we're currently playing as the crow creature, so we don't want to let it go. But we have to move forward or we're going to stay stuck in this back and forth. I think we have to become the princess. I think we have to kill our character and become the princess. Okay, make me forget. We're going with okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Okay.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. A piercing heart in a cage of iron.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard. So we've seen all this. This is all okay. Turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nah, bro. Yeah, quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Yeah, turn around and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's the point. I think we have to let this world and our character die, and we become the princess. I think this is a big metaphor for growth feeling painful. Okay, what are our options here? Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. No, say nothing, quietly. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't care, I'm not killing the princess.
Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to slay the princess because she's terrible and she's really got it coming to her. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yeah, because the princess isn't terrible. I think the princess is just an uncomfortable progression in life that you eventually grow into.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go in to the cabin, don't I? Okay, well, I guess I started walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I mean, dog, so?
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
Was I wrong? Was I wrong about that whole metaphor?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Okay, so does it happen? Chapter 2, The Stranger. We're making progress.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I see a giant wall over here.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You promise? Because you said that the last time, bro. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? But I died, the whole world ended. What am I doing here? If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever.
Oh, that's clever. A little boring, though. It's extremely boring. Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing?
I mean, who's gonna stop me, bro?
No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something. Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing forever. Congratulations, you continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me?
You see that?
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore. Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
Bro, what? The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulating pulses, louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe around the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against you will know. You cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, so... Brother. So the blade creature wanted perspectives, right? But we silenced all of the voices in our head before we found it. We tried to run away, and the finger weaving web thing was like, ooh, there's not enough of you here or whatever, and it sent us back to the beginning. Maybe we have to get all of the voices from the successive times of fighting the princess and then give them to that weaving thing that we just saw? We're gonna try that. We're gonna see what happens.
You make your way up the short path. We're not going to ignore him. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
What if I enter the basement with no blade? Let's see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive, her voice softly
Hello?
is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a...
Okay, so we got some different options now. Okay, continue down the stairs and say nothing. How about that?
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
So she progressively gets more... I'm trying to make observations, but this is such an abstract game, bro.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I still stand by, I think she is a symbolism for growth. Like she's a version of ourselves that we're trying to embody, and it feels like she's a threat to us because we have to kill the old version of ourselves to be her. I'll examine the chains. I think she's gonna sneak stab me though.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nah, bro, I don't have nothing on me.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Any idea? Wait, and if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah. We're gonna do what we can to try to free her.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
I think we have to free her, and I think she destroys the world and we become her.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Who else is here, bro?
Is someone else here?
Yeah, hey, let me out
Your
of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
And I think okay, so sticking with the metaphor that she is growth and we have to kill ourselves and be her. I think the narrator wants us to kill her so bad because the narrator is like the self-doubt imposter syndrome, right? I think it's that version of the version that's uncertain about the future, and the future looks like destruction because we can't accept it. That's what I'm going with. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Okay, return down to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, bro.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Who's behind us?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
We're not doing that.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess. Save the princess. Because she's already tearing herself apart. I don't know what that means metaphorically.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Ugh.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, so she's not trying to kill me. Thank you. Now let's get out of here. Okay, but we don't have a key for the door. Approach the locked door.
No.
Let's see what happens.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
Dog, you're a voice. What are you gonna do?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her. Warn her. I was gonna say we need an option.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying not to, Anime Eyes, but I don't know what...
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, we have to... No. Give her the knife. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Nah, bro. We gotta let her... We gotta let her out of here.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Yeah, but bro, I got voices in my head, alright? You gotta come grab this.
She nervously reaches towards you
There we
and
go.
takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm surrendering. Like I was trying to do the whole time.
Sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yo, so her whole attitude and demeanor flipped when we helped her.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
No, I think we have to do this. I'm pretty sure we have to do this.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
So, she's a completely different princess now. She's not that blade creature. Huh.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife,
Your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
But, okay. No, let's keep going. I think this is right.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, progress.
You're on a path in the woods.
This is the second life. I think she's in the basement, unchained, and we just have to unlock the door and let her out.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
We have Voice of the Smitten on the second day?
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
So the narrator doesn't remember us dying. We proceed to the cabin. We're gonna keep the same plan. Don't pick up the knife, don't threaten her, help her.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Forget the blade. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
You wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Do we know that we're a crow creature? Don't take the blade. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Okay, so the environment is physically getting better as we help her.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
And this time we don't have all the extra voices. We just have the hero and the smitten.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Am I bugging, or is her outfit like nicer? Does she have a nicer dress on?
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
So she's mirroring how I present to her.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Remain silent.
The princess's eyes quiver as she waits for your response.
I didn't end the world?
Dog, I don't know.
I didn't end the world.
She didn't end
She's
the world.
clearly just saying what she thinks you want to hear. Or she's innocent. How could a beauty like her be capable of ending the world? It's not rational.
Yeah, you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Yeah.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
Does she know what?
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
That's what I was thinking, bro.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
so go ahead and slay her.
Okay, let's test what would just happen against our hypothesis that this is a growth story. Does the version of yourself now, how do I want to put this? Okay, let's say you have grown now. You are already the grown version of yourself now. Do you look back on the past version of yourself and feel okay with the whatever choices that person had to make to become you? Does that make sense? I don't know, let's continue. Rescue the princess. Now they're not even giving us a slay option, it's just rescue.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Okay, so now she's barely even trapped.
I can't believe it, but I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Okay, so look, same hypothesis. This is a growth story. Although now it's a little bit weird that we're falling in love with a future version of ourselves. But maybe it's this is the metaphor. When we see the version of ourselves that is growth as a thing killing us, it literally becomes a bladed monster that kills us. When we see it as a thing that we fall in love with and want to protect and free, it becomes easier to protect it and free it.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
And the narrator is being the voice that kind of like, that hesitation that makes you kind of want to take a step back, but we're still choosing to proceed forward anyway.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Yeah, I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
You hear the music change? You see them little webs coming on the side?
Makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Okay, there must be something you want. But what would make you happy? You have to want something. Okay, I think if we proceed down this path, we end up in that web thing again. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. Do you want to end the world? You have to want something more than just making me happy. I don't think she's capable of wanting a thing. I think we have to want the thing for her. This isn't right. Let's just get out of here. No. Let's go with, I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later.
That Perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
The conflict between what the narrator is saying and what, like, the music and what's going on is funny to me.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
And then, I don't know, this feels too positive. This can't be the actual ending.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Okay, now I'm getting real skeptical of the voice of the smitten.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Or I think we can open it together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. Together. Blech. And... the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Huh?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
I thought for sure it was going to be a plot twist and we were going to still be trapped.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
The thing is, she doesn't care about ending the world. What's this relationship between the narrator and the princess?
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind we're leaving. I don't think we can just stay here. I think something happens where it kind of like festers and falls apart. Let's go with just ignore them.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free, romantic haze.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Wait, we're still getting
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Okay. That's just like the blade creature. Hold on. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. Approach the mirror. Let's go to explore.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Dog, I have no idea what's going on, bro. I have no idea what this game is even about. I think my metaphor is wrong. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The bloat you've grown? Okay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Okay, so the blade creature and the princess, I'm gonna just keep calling her the princess now, has gained something from this. And she remembers me trying to kill her.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Why? Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay, so she's grown. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay, so that sounds like a description of a growing person. But you did also say you're literally growing with each new perspective. Was I right? Is she?
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Explore. Everything you say feels like a riddle. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? Okay, this is a lot of questions. What do you want me to bring you next? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do I feel about you, these vessels I've been bringing you? Yeah, do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Okay, so each time we go into the cabin, we have to like foster, we have to nurture the princess in a specific nature and then feed it to this princess. And those are each a perspective. Okay, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, so it'll make me choose new choices then. I'm cool with that. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Bars.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So that's why the princess was having a hard time wanting things, because it's not about what she wants or what this princess wants, it's about what I choose. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Okay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay. So we're growing. You're not going to give me a specific
You will
answer.
have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Okay. Enough with all of this pretension. You're not actually saying anything. I'm ready to go back, attack the entity, destroy your body. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the damsel to her. Okay, so I just have to keep bringing different versions of the princess to her. I think enter the basement. Yeah, I don't think we need the blade. We're gonna keep seeing what options are new.
The door to the basement creaks. Her voice
Hello?
is hypnotized. Don't let it.
I'm just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Yeah, I'm just checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I wonder if there's a version of her that is just, we leave her chained and don't do anything else to her, just leave her chained. Yeah, hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for good reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I'm gonna keep you locked away down here at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other. Keep her locked away. That's the one I was looking for.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't, so I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Okay, so I think this option is we leave her chained up. It's going to upset both the narrator and her, but it's going to make the hero happy. And then we're going to get some form of her that's like a chain creature. That's my assumption.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Lock her in the basement.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her away.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
No.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Okay, so here's what happened the first time. We kept stabbing her. She turned into a blade creature that was like the embodiment of killing. The second time, we just showed her love and compassion and she turned into a being of compassion. This time, we're confining her. And so I think she's gonna turn into a being of control. I think. I might be wrong.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
And she just keeps verbally trying to manipulate, but she physically isn't doing anything.
No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? Ignore her and go to sleep. Ignore her and go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Okay, and then this changes the narrator by making him, I don't know.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
Okay, so then we die here and come back.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Proceed to the cabin. Voice of the paranoid shows up.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
You see these
The
faces,
only furniture
bro?
of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out, but if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Enter the basement.
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favours.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with...
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Can you continue down the stairs in silence? Step off into the void between the stairs. Let's do it. Step off into the void between the stairs.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
Bro, I don't know. I was just seeing. I was curious. I don't know. Falling into an infinite void seems better than going downstairs and dying. See, I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
I have like a loose idea of what we're gonna turn this version of the princess into, and I think it's just going to be a being of like, I thought it was gonna be a being of control. I think it's gonna be a being of paranoia and isolation, because I mean it's giving us the voice of the paranoid.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
Okay, so she's turning into like a ghost.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Whoa, the voice of paranoia brought us back to life.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Oh, okay, maybe it's not a being of control or a being of isolation. It's a being of fear. And fear is gonna give the princess a sense of, fear. We're gonna make a being of fear.
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
I don't think she can. I think her whole thing is she has to scare.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
And I think we have to scare her back.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here isn't nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is, because fighting her isn't an option right now.
No, I think we have to scare her. I think we have to like threaten to confine her or
Then you should
something.
get looking, shouldn't you?
Why don't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happens? Okay, keep skipping all that. Skip all that. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try to kill you. Remain with your nightmare.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
No, remain with your nightmare.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
Nerves.
I think we're onto something.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down.
Oh, that is
You don't
haunting.
get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Okay, that looks creepy, bro.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
Okay, so we scared the narrator too.
You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3. Monolith of Fear, see what hides behind her mask. Whoa there. The moment of clarity. What was I saying earlier? A voice of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing? There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
The voice of the broken.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you? I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
No, we're gonna keep on scaring and confining her.
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think. We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free.
Yo, we're our voices are all over the place, bro.
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
A whole lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they're all wrong. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here? What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? Yeah.
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever, but it also feels like we've barely been here at all. It doesn't matter. Yes, We just have to do what she says, and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else? Okay, skip all that, skip all that. Skip all that. The only way out is to do nothing, so nothing I will do. No. Proceed to the cabin, continue with the scare plan.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
Alright, yeah, approach the mirror. And what's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard? Let's do that, just to see.
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving. Or you could just give up.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces. She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
To the mirror, bro.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be.
Fam, this video is gonna be long. I hope I'm making the right decisions.
The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Take the blade. It's the only way forward. You already tried everything else. Don't you remember? You have to take the blade. Well, I guess if I have to take the blade, bro. I can't click on anything else? What is this? Oh, this is just the... Okay. Return. And the save button? I haven't saved this whole time. Wow. Just in case, you feel me?
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep, deep in the bowels of the earth.
Oh, there she
You
goes.
see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
And there goes that fear.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
And
was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, we're getting her close to the form that the other princess will accept.
Closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take me away and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
What'd I say? Spreading fear. Yeah, well, this is the fear version.
A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your powers so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
You talking about you molded me whole time? I've been molding you to get eaten up by another being,
Do
alright?
something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
You're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago. But was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free. We have to.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get
I
consumed
didn't
by
think
that
I'd be
thing.
so tired.
The princess exhausted slumps.
Why is it so cold?
There we go. Yeah, that's what we needed. Now, was that enough perspectives for you? You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost.
Bro, I got a tinkle. Hold on. All right. So let's continue. I was gonna give you another little hypothesis, but let's continue.
That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things that it doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
All right, I'm gonna give you my quick assumption. Okay, so here's what I think is happening. I think the princess that we are making is like our conscious mind, right? It's like our different experiences and perspectives shape our conscious mind and how we interact with the world. I think the voices and the crow creature are our unconscious instinctive responses. And we're kind of making these larger perspectives that we feed into our larger consciousness. That's my assumption. I could be wrong, but that's what I think this is.
Finally, we can smash it. Oh, will you stop with the smashing? What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that. Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Approach the mirror. You step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries remain unresolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You withered. Okay, you find yourself in the long quiet once again. Now let's see what the princess looks like. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? I kind of like that one. Let's go with that.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No, of course not. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. I have no opinion one way or another. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me. I hate it. Like, it makes me like you more.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
I don't know if what I say here also affects her. Okay. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? That's been there for a while. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a waiting maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay. Have you figured out what you'll want when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care for what I bring you?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Oh. So she has like a lot of respect for our character. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Huh? So it's probably one more. I think it's legit one more. Do you know what happened? Okay, no. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change your guard? Yes. Alright, I'm ready to go back. I think it's one more.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
A wise heart. Bring the moment of clarity to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
I'm gonna take the blade and see if there's another alternative other than killing her.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess.
I'm gonna do every option but slay her.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she focused on the task at hand?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah, why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster.
Drop it. Let's see what happens.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
So I'm meeting her with disarming myself. Let's see what that does to her.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
No, we're not.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward, a relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get out of here? I'm gonna start from the top. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reason. Do you think I'd just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe. I don't know which one's gonna lead to which decision. I've been told things, but I don't know what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
What if we just blindly trust her? What does that do? Or if I deflect? Let's deflect, see what happens.
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Okay, so this is it's gonna be a game of trust.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Okay, I think it's free her with blind
You
trust.
know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here, examine the chains.
You have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Yeah, she's just cool
If
with
we were
it.
stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Okay, neither of those end up working, so return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade you cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you. Her fear. How is she so composed after losing an arm?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
She's just like stoic. Like this is the opposite of the love one. This is just indifferent trust.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just watch me.
Where is it? Warner.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Where is it? Resist.
The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries,
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
and then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground. Blood. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Chapter 2, The Prisoner. So we're going to keep that same energy, just blind trust.
You're on a path in the woods. She will lie. Yes. Did you just... No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the prince.
Okay, so we have the voice of the skeptic.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight. The only furniture of note is an iron table bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched. The blade is your implement.
Do I take the blade again? Do I need the blade again? I think I have to take it and discard it every time.
You take the blade. Good idea. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone. Her voice, high.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
This is like the
Chains
most.
binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
This is the most confined we've seen her.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Okay, so she's always skeptical of me, and I always have to earn her trust. Got you. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her...
Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? What do you mean?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice your head is in a shackle?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
You just gonna do that?
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
Though if
Okay,
she
we're gonna
isn't
hand her the
bluffing,
knife.
Whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I
Give her
don't
the knife.
know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
The other chain on the wall, who's that for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
You realize that I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me, right?
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me. I'm extremely patient.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
Okay, I'm trusting you. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the narrator is a real confusing character to me because it seems like He doesn't he doesn't know why we're doing
The
this.
world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning.
I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain?
Yes, explain it.
Sure.
I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing.
You wouldn't.
I'm not afraid of dying. Are you?
A little. You got your point across. Fine.
You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
What is she doing?
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
No.
Watch an uneasy silence. Ooh-wee.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you.
Yep.
How did she do that?
I'm gonna blur this, or I'm gonna zoom in on myself, because I don't know if this particular imagery is gonna fly on YouTube.
So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Ooh.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. What did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead.
Congratulations. You saved the world.
We're gonna end up putting the head back on the body.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
I mean, the name of this game is Trust, right? I think she's trusting us to put her head back on her body.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Take the princess with you.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved. She didn't. She's dead.
But what if she's not?
Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Leave the cabin and claim your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
Free a prisoner.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Over? Is he gone?
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
There we go.
So, this is the outside.
And then the
Maybe
cold.
it's just
okay.
my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Okay. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. So we've given the princess hostility with the blade creature, love with the loving princess, fear with the ghost princess, and now trust with the beheaded princess.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror.
This-
Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. Okay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are in the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I have no idea, bro. I'm just winging it. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Okay. Do you know what is going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Okay, you just don't know what's going on, bro. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Okay, say no more. One more. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Bring the prisoner's head
You're
to
on
her.
a path. You're here.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go no blade and see what options we have.
Her voice is hypnotized. Don't let.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you walk down the stairs and lock eyes. I am.
Hi!
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Okay, so our options are, I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to make your word over the potential fate of the world. So this is like killing her, but it's not like malicious. It's like I'm telling you that I need to be reassured.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs.
So, what? You're going to try and kill me? You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead, run along and get whatever you're planning to get. But you'd better hope that I don't slip.
Slip these chains? She has to be bluffing, but
Okay,
you
we've
rush up to the
accidentally-
first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's where the princess sat only a moment ago. There's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall, and she is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, so this one's gonna be a little bit spooky dooky.
Is it just me, or did this room get a lot bigger?
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over? Let's finish this. I hope it doesn't lead to another blade creature, but I think let's
Your
finish
eyes
this.
dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Come on now, let's just get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Venture into the shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor. The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Okay, so I think the nature of this one is going to be bravery and confrontation.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The beast.
You're on a path. You're hit. She will. That's a very
The
roundabout,
hunted.
maybe.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So I think what's going to happen here is she's going to turn more and more animal-like, right? I think that's what's going to happen.
The blade is your...
Okay. Take the blade
You take...
into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls.
I can smell you.
You can smell all you
She
want.
sounds almost feral.
I'm cool with that. I'm bringing the same
Patient.
energy.
Or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
She's not just a
certainly
princess
not
now.
Just
Yeah.
a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
And I'm gonna confront her
Yes,
anyway.
shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Stand still or move? I think move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Is she turned into a dragon?
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
Now, when I confront you, what's up?
So she's cut off our escape. Shit, what do we do?
Where's the confront one? Run for the stairs? I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true. Stop hiding and show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
I was sent to kill you because you're a threat. You're deflecting. You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Yeah, where's the confront? Survive. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. Stand still. Wait for her to strike and hit her back.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired.
No,
we're going
we're
to slip
pressing
up.
her.
We have to take a risk. As the princess
There you
lunges
go.
from the shadows once more, you tighten her grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
So
That
we could do
hurts.
this all day, bro.
Are you just
Captain
the cornered
America.
animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
I like this one a lot because I think what we are creating is a sense of bravery. I'm pretty sure. I might be doing this wrong, but that's what I'm going for.
You're on a path in the Yeah, you felt her. When someone tries to make you dead,
Voice of the
you have to
hunted and
hit
voice of
them
the
back.
stubborn?
Great.
Yeah.
So, oh, shut. And how do you... We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Okay.
Well, no complaints here.
Okay.
Now, hold on. We're not just going to let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we? He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Yeah, go to the cabin.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. So, we need a plan. We've already been. I'm not sure that use violence. It's a better plan than you. I don't like this, but I'll try to keep.
Proceeding to the cabin.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen, the only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump. A pristine. The blade is your. Take it. Is no one going to mention them? What are you talking about? There isn't. He isn't tricking us. If that mirror's blocking our.
Take the blade.
Take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without good. One step.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement. You heard him. Stop hesitating. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice.
Okay,
so
get past the mirror, bro. Get past the mirror. Wipe the mirror
Reach
clean.
forward and wave your hand. See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. You step forward into the dark. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees,
all I know is I'm
you're met
pressing
only
her.
with the
Bro.
sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
We have unfinished business. Press her. Press her publicly,
Princess leaves your remark unanswered. See? She knows. We have to be like her. Focused, present, patient. We're past the point of words anyway. This is a conversation that can only be had with hard steel and sharp teeth.
bro. I'm with you, voice is stubborn. I'm with you.
You put the voices to the back of your mind and proceed down the stairs. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed. It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Step into the shadows, ready to fight.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a
what even
determined
is she,
predator,
bro?
the princess erupts from the shadows. Your quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
The oppressor.
See, I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now. Her gleaming eyes watch you from the shadows, unblinking. There's fear in them now, but it is a fear wreathed in fury. And beneath it all lurks something far more primal. Hunger. Yes, she knows your strength now, and she wishes to devour it. How unseemly. I'd like to see her try.
I'm with you, bro.
The princess lunges with even more ferocity than before. Both voices were right. Within that ferocity there is the clumsiness of doubt, a chaotic dance between impulse and restraint. Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark.
Yeah.
The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your confidence. And yet, for all the wounds you've managed to inflict upon her, you remain at a stalemate. And then you start to lose ground. While your body slows, hers quickens, her wounds mending as she licks the blood of her prey from her dripping maw. So she really can Devour our strength. Can we do something like that? All these wounds are starting to add up.
Nah, screw that. We're not stooping to her level. We'll just have to give this our all, end it in one final hit.
There we go.
We die if we do that. We have to make ourselves like her. We have to embrace instinct. She shifts towards you, her bloody grin shining in the dark. And then you see it. Your opening.
Take it. Put her down like the mindless beast she is.
Yeah. Take the opening and strike at her heart.
You hurl yourself towards the princess, your movement too quick, too bold for her to intercept. You bury your blade deep in her chest.
Yes, yes, we're going out in a blaze of glory.
Nature doesn't have glory. This is just death. She howls in pain, retaliating with claws and teeth, desperately tearing, trying to devour you to make herself whole once again. Chunks of your flesh are torn away, feathers and blood and bits of gore splattering to the ground. But your work is already done. No sating of her ravenous hunger will be enough to mend her now. Though her flesh begins to seal itself around you, she cannot remove your blade from her heart. You and the princess collapse to the floor together, your bodies fused, entwined in a bloody mass of limbs and teeth.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
As the two of you fade, a new emotion creeps into the princess's eyes. Something akin to shame. What have we done? They ask. I guess that's it. At least we saved the world. Right?
She turned into this freaky Skyrim Harry Potter monster, and I'm feeling it, bro. Excellent, excellent creature design. Whoever designed this.
Right? He's gone. Everything is gone, except her and us.
It doesn't matter. We won.
The princess's eyes speak again. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. Okay, there we go. So now let's see what this final thing ends up being. But you don't get the opportunity to spawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave them.
She's gone.
Okay.
Where did she
Retain
go?
your humanity in the face of instinct
try
in a
and
dark
find her?
den.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Person mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. That thing reeks of death.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Okay, gaze into your reflection. Let's see how we've changed. Silences reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. My cursor changed. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Explore. Are you
I think
me?
you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image and the glass in two. And another crack forms, another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And then another crack forms, and another, and okay, I already read that. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Okay, what are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay, so each question is erasing these things. Others like you. You said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Yeah, I want to know what we're in. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Okay. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
I still don't know how we're all related to each other. I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Okay. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? That's not important. I'm sorry. I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away and stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, a little piece of you breaks. Are you part of me or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
So am I like a simulation meant to reassemble the princess? I don't understand what's going on here. Okay. So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them that you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me, I can tell you for a fact that I'm right. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
But I just spent all this time reassembling her. Huh? Okay. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Okay. Death of the author. Run out of questions. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. I think you're out of time. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. I mean, I gotta be honest with him. He's been honest with me.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Dog, this game is a trip. This would make an excellent movie, but bro, I am barely clinging on to what's going on. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. I am the Long Quiet. Okay. If I understand this correctly, I think what just happened is I just assembled a god of transformation inside of myself that is then going to go out and I guess be the god of this new world. Apparently, you feel me? Bring the den to her. Okay. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find.
finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yeah.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Okay. I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. Let's go with this.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the long quiet. I don't know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I was never going to destroy her. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. You can't spend a whole game assembling a being and then expect me to kill it. I was always gonna free her. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling to me? Let's talk this through. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? There has to be another way. I think it's time for us to leave this place. Wait, where's the one where... If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. Let's see what she says.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows.
Okay.
But we had a dance unfinished, and in the pitch black of the earth we found it, at the tips of claws and the edge of blades. The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
Okay, the more we fought, the more you became an animal. I put you down, then I will put you down now. Explore. Address this vessel's statement directly. Argue your independence, reject her authority, reject her perspective. Explore. Address this vessel's statement directly. Are you so sure of yourself that you think the world would stop without you? I don't want to think of a world without you. Return. Dog, I have no idea. Reject her perspective. I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us.
Okay, this is the trust body.
Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
Dog, what am I even arguing anymore? I forget. Argue your independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
Dog, this is the most abstract conversation I've ever seen in the game, bro.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying
Here's the
thing
fear
of all
body.
is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape the reality of solitude and thrust it on creation? Continue to argue your independence. What are the woods then? What is the cabin? What is the time we've spent apart if not me existing as myself? Yeah, let's go with that. Continue to argue your independence.
Time you spent away from me is still time spent in reference to me. Even then, both of us are more than our bodies. Am I not in the trees? Am I not in the cabin? Am I not in you?
Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you.
This is the love body.
You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Dog, I don't know what any of this has been about. She said, but the stakes meant nothing to you. You had the desire and you set that desire free. Huh? You lifting me and me lifting you forever and ever, consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back. I wouldn't be here if destroying you would leave all of reality a colorless blur. Yeah, reject her authority.
What you mistake for lecture is merely observation. I only want to help you. You can vainly struggle against me, or you can follow the rhythm of our movement and find our freedom. Boundless torrent of blades catching for boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Okay, and the blade body.
It goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once. You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Mind you, I don't know what I'm arguing against her for. I was going to set her free. I did rise far above you, and I am far above you still. I will destroy you now. No. Okay. She said you died countless steely deaths and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me. Reject her perspective. It doesn't matter how I feel. Death, suffering, and oblivion. We're not gonna stop the fight early. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. Appeal to your shared humanity. Speak of life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
As the clash between you and Abates, the princess withdraws trembling. Abates. Between you abates, the princess withdraws trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Yeah, what do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? Mind you, I haven't seen the world outside of this place. I don't know what's going on out there, bro. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. Okay, this one's interesting. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh. Or how are you supposed to help?
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all that divine confidence. I can help. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Bro, I don't know what's going on.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Okay, I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Take the blade. Take the blade. I want to free her, but I don't want her to destroy everything. But also, she's a being of, like, change. And I'm a being of creation, so I feel like that's supposed to be in conflict.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Okay.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yeah, bro, that was like 4 hours ago. This recording has been going on forever.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continuing on the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Yeah, sit with her. Explore. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? Yeah.
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
Okay. What are we going to do?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer? I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Yeah, I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
But then I'm just gonna reassemble you for you to come out and try to destroy things again. Yeah, would resetting it help them?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
What does that mean? Yeah, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Yeah, we're gonna find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you.
Aw, why'd that kind of make me happy a little bit, bro?
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me too.
Yeah, you're cool. We have to decide to do this every single time forever. Eventually something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Yeah, I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
How do I make you... Dog, I don't know what to do. Yeah, can we go back to being gods without...
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Dog, I don't want to have to... The thing is, right? I think I have to slay the princess. It's literally the title of the game, bro. But bro, you can't just not destroy the universe, bro. Dog, I can't. You're gonna hate this choice. You're gonna hate this choice. You're going to hate this choice.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Oh, I love you too.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
Bruh. Bro, that was Slay the Princess, the pristine cut. You said, why'd I make the decision I made? Dog, don't ask me. I can't. I got attached, all right? You spent all that time going through all that stuff with a character. You get attached to a character. Bro, I've been playing this game for almost 4 hours. I was locked in. I think there's a combination of personas that you can feed to her that makes her less murdery. I guess I chose the wrong ones. But bro, I don't know. I might watch somebody else's playthrough. I'm gonna be thinking about this for a while. That's the game. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to see. Like and subscribe. Let me know what we're gonna play next, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.